Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and illustrated by Marilla Allwood. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's published by Llewellyn, and this is the other side. Here is the end. And it's $29.99 in the US. And the back says, "The forest beckons, alive with mystery and wisdom. Once you step into the enchanted forest, your life and your spirit will never be the same. The woods are alive with magic, wise ancient trees, glowing blossoms, crystal caves, and forbidding thickets of thorns. Here you will meet witches and wizards, fairies and elves, birds and beasts, both earthly and otherworldly, ghosts and shapeshifters, dancing princesses, sad old knights. In the forest of enchantment, you may seek your fortune, quest for success, and live happily ever after." All right, so this is a nice, heavy, magnetically sealed box. It's got a 240-page guidebook, which is it's a glossy finish. It's just beautiful because Llewellyn's packaging is always superb. So let's take a look at the guidebook first. And the back says pretty much what the back of the box says. The Forest of Enchantment is both welcoming and forbidding, beautiful and bewildering. It is where you can seek your fortune or your own true nature, a place of delight and a place of grim despair. Follow the white heart and begin your adventure. So it talks about the author, Linnea Weatherstone, and the artist, Marilla Allwood. Your path through the enchanted forest. The illustrations are just lovely. Here's some publishing information. The first edition, fourth printing, was 2020, so it's just a couple of years old. Originally 2019. And originally copyright in 2019. So just a couple years old. So full page color illustrations. There's a table of contents, acknowledgements, introduction, tarot basics, and then it talks about the major arcana. So the Fool is in this deck is the White Heart, the Magician is the Enchanter, the High Priestess is the Wise Woman, the Empress is the Green Mother, the Emperor is the Forest Lord, the Hierophant is the oldest one, the Lovers are still the Lovers, the Chariot is the Fairy Wind, Strength is still Strength, the Hermit is still the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune is the Enchanter's Wheel, Justice is the Huntsman, the Hanged Man is Suspension, Death is the Black Shuck, Temperance is the Forge, and so on. And then the Suit of Wands is the Suit of Spells, the Suit of Cups is Visions, the Suit of Swords is Challenges, and the Suit of Pentacles is Boons. Then it has the care and feeding of your deck. Frequently asked questions. What's the best way to learn tarot? How do you memorize all the meanings? And so on. How to use your cards. About reversals. Lots of great information. Shuffling and stirring. Then the Forest Journey is the major arcana. And they start with a White Heart. So then it has the number and name of the card. It has the description of the card. It has meaning at a glance, which means a quick meaning, and then a closer look. All right, so we'll do a reading at the end so you can see exactly how the book is written to see if you can relate to it. So it looks like each major arcana card has a full page color illustration and a page of description and meanings. That's always nice. I always feel with these Llewellyn decks that I'm getting a really, really good deal for my money. Okay, so this goes on through the the deck. And then we go to the minor arcana. And we have the aces, so it goes through aces and twos and so on. And there's still, again, there's still full page illustrations. But these are divided by the threes and then the fours and so on. All right, and it says there's a description of the card, meaning at a glance and a closer look. I don't see any reversed meanings. This is just really, really nice. Okay, and then we go to, okay, and so for the court cards, we have the child, we have the seeker, which would be the knight, the child would be the page, we have the weaver, which would be the queen, and the keeper, which would be the king. And then it has some spreads for you. There's a 1-card spread, 2-card spread. There's a 6-card spread, a 12-card spread. And then it gives you a tarot journal in the back, blank pages for you to write on. Very nice. So let's take a look at the cards. And I didn't read you all of the changed meanings, what they've changed them to in this deck, but you'll be able to see in the book too, and you'll tell when I do it. So this is the inside of the box. It has a nice ribbon for pulling your cards and your book out. The cards are glossy, and this is what the back looks like. They're made to be reversed, in case you use reverse meanings. Alright, so let's look and see how the cards look. So, we have the white heart, and the number and title of the card is at the bottom. There are no borders. The enchanter, the wise woman, the green mother, and these are in order, so that would be the empress, the forest lord, the emperor, the oldest one, the hierophant, the lovers, the fairy wind, strength, the hermit, the enchanter's wheel, the huntsman, suspension, the black shuck, the forge, the liar, which would be the devil, the folly, starlight. They're really nice cards, really beautiful. Moonlight, sunlight, the council of animals, and the wide world. So those are all the major arcana. And then we start with the suit of spells, which would be wands. So there's the ace of spells, the 2 of spells, the 3 of spells, the 4 of spells, the 5 of spells, the 6 of spells, the 7 of spells, the 8 of spells, the 9 of spells, the 10 of spells, child of spells, the seeker of spells, the weaver of spells, and the keeper of spells. And we move on to visions. The ace of visions, the 2 of visions, and this would be cups, the 3 of visions, and they are Rider-Waite based, the 4 of visions, the 5 of visions, the 6 of visions, the 7 of visions, the 8 of visions, the 9 of visions. That's the wish card, the 9 of cups. There you go. Look, they're throwing a coin into a wishing well. The 10 of visions, the child of visions, the seeker of visions, the weaver of visions, and the keeper of visions. And then we have the challenges, which would be the suit of swords. There's the ace of challenges, 2 of challenges, the 3 of challenges, the 4 of challenges, the 5 of challenges, 6 of challenges, the 7 of challenges, the 8 of challenges, 9 of challenges, and the 10 of challenges. The child of challenges, the seeker of challenges, the weaver of challenges, and the keeper of challenges. And now finally, the suit of boons, which would be pentacles, the ace of boons, 2 of boons, 3 of boons, 4 of boons, 5 of boons, 6 of boons, 7 of boons, 8 of boons, 9 of boons, 10 of boons, child of boons, seeker of boons, weaver of boons, and keeper of boons. All right, so let's see how these shuffle. And then we'll do, these are nice and bendy. All right, so I'm able to get a good riffle. Yeah, these are fairly thin, but they're really good quality and sturdy cards, but they are thin, which makes it easy for me to... The riffle shuffle's a little hard for me with stiff cards. And so these are easy, and they do a nice riffle. They don't stick together. They're really nice. I like these. Okay, so let's see how they kind of shuffle like this. And we'll do a 1-card reading to see how the book is written and what the universe has to say to us. Spirit, what message do you have for our reader? And this is just not letting me let it go. So it is going to be the 9 of challenges, which will be the 9 of swords. So this is what it looks like up close. There's a little reflection on there. That's how glossy they are. You can see my camera reflected. All right, so let's see how the book is written. 9 of challenges. Okay, it says, lost in the woods, a boy tucks himself as tightly as he can among some tree roots and prays he will be safe until morning. Everything he sees and hears is terrifying to him. He can't discern between what is a real threat and what is merely unfamiliar. The shining eyes, the creeping feet, the tiny cries. Oh, he should not have come into the woods at night. There's nothing to be done now but wait for daylight. The hours until then crawl by as he trembles helplessly in his inadequate refuge. This card isn't really about danger, it's about fear. It's about the middle of the night terrors when you're helpless to do anything but worry. At such vulnerable times, your fears can start to multiply faster than you can swat them away. The scariest thing in the night forest is the inability to move safely, not knowing what is nearby. You may be feeling fearful because you are unprepared and ill-equipped to handle your challenges. Face reality during the day so you don't need to flee from it at night. All right, so that meaning is a lot like the typical, or the Rider-Waite 9 of Swords meaning as well. So it says, meaning at a glance, fear, nightmare, helplessness, the dark night of the soul. And then it says a closer look. There are 9 fears shown in the card: bats, shining eyes, a looming tree being, a looming tree being, a spooky moth, glistening ink cap mushrooms, which are poisonous, woody nightshade, which is very poisonous, a goblin, a devil's coach horse beetle, and an alarmingly large spider. There's also a mouse, squeaky but harmless. Okay, so the closer look just points out the details in the card. All right, that makes sense. That's really cool. All right, very good. So that was my review of The Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and Marela Allwood. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you and it would help me out a whole lot. Plus, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded and ready for viewing. I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.